Have you ever noticed sometimes one email can steal away your entire day? One misunderstanding can steal your entire week. And one sentence, "it's not fair," can quietly become the soundtrack of your life. Recently, I found myself in a legal dispute, and there were lawyers, documents, negotiation, and email that arrived. And just as I was about to focus on something with my team on deep work, every time a message appeared, I felt my attention being pulled away. At first, I thought the lawsuits were stealing my peace. Then one morning, I realized the lawsuit wasn't stealing my peace. My thoughts was. So that's when I started to figure out how to deal with peace. Hi, it's Kim Vũ. Welcome to Zero to Soul, a deeper series from Kim Vũ Journey. This is not the series I'm gonna teach you business tactics. This is where I share the inner journey behind the founder, the part people don't usually see and say it, the soul work behind building business, building a team, and building a new life. Because sometimes the biggest transformation is not the company you build, it is the person you becoming while building it. I don't have all the answer. I'm still learning it. But if you feel this journey, it just feels like you're toast. Take a deep breath. And let's walk this soul journey together. For most of my life, I believe peaceful was a reward. Something you earned after a problem disappeared, after the people understood the other, and after the justice was served. Because I used to be a lawyer for 10 years, so justice is now become my identity, and I can only get peaceful after everything now being solved. But life has never promised me a world without difficult people. My life is full of difficult people with a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of conflict, a lot of loss. So there's gonna be life giving me so many opportunities for me to practice. So if my peace is now depending on life become perfect, it will be perfect and then I'll get peaceful. I will have to wait for that peaceful forever. That realization changed my entire way of approaching things. Maybe the real battle was never gonna be outside that if something happened, then I'm peaceful. It become now my inside challenge, my inner peace. So when I start to figure it out on how we can be able to be peaceful. So when something trigger me, I don't open my laptop. I don't write an email. I don't defend myself. I'll just pause. Sometimes 30 seconds, sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes I do a long walk. Then I ask myself, what am I actually feeling? Am I disappointed? Am I afraid? Am I being misunderstood? Am I embarrassed? Or am I feel like I am powerless or useless? Because I've discovered a feeling keep controlling us until we have the courage to name it. The moment I can say that I am hurt instead of they were wrong, I was surprisingly to see how peaceful I am because I feel hurt that they don't understand me. I don't want to fight with them. But I'm hurt because what I'm trying to do is to be a win-win solution for both parties, and they don't understand it. So if I step one step back, they will step two steps forward. So I feel hurt with that. I don't feel hurt because they're wrong. That way only already make me feel less stressed and more peaceful and softened. Then I ask myself another question. What are the facts? Not the opinion, not the assumption, just the facts. and what story I am adding on. Because the fact is simple. Somebody sent an email, a lawyer replied, the agreement changed, that's all. But in my mind, I've started writing a novel. They are taking advantage of me. They are trying to win. It's not fair. They don't understand me. What I'm trying to do is save both parties' life and times and money. But they don't take it. They just want to get more money and money. You see, the entire novel is coming to my mind. And this always happened to me. Those are not the facts. They are the story I'm telling myself. And story create emotions more than facts ever do. And that one only saved me more peace than almost anything I ever learned. Then when I found another book, also from David Hawkins, Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender. This one is the book I recommend to every single founder. Really need to read this. Because with this one, I've changed the entire of my perspective in terms of a win-win or lose-lose. This letting go is the philosophy of any founder. Because I'm now asking myself that is it actually unfair? Or is it the outcome I don't want? And these are the two different things. Because other person, they are genuinely believe they're right. They act from fear and they simply trying to protect themselves. None of that meaning I have to agree with them. None of that meaning I have to stop protecting my company. And it changed how I show up. Instead of reacting, I can respond. Instead of proving them, I can seek clarity. Instead of asking somebody to tell me, hey Kim, you're right, I can ask somebody to help me to see it more clearly. Because what I couldn't see now, in the future, is going to become my wisdom. And you know what? I used to think strength means winning. And now I think strength means remaining yourself. My life testing you. I still can negotiate firmly. I still can protect my business. I still can say no. I still can go to the court. Peace doesn't make me passive. It makes me clear. Because calm people often make better decisions than emotion people. That has been one of the biggest lessons for this year 2026. After that one, I learned myself and I taught myself a framework of the 5 questions that bring me back to peace. And these days, I'm practicing it every day when there's life giving me an unfair situation. Question number 1, what am I feeling? Question number 2, what are the facts and what are the story I am adding on? Question number 3, is this truly unfair? Or it's simply not the way or the outcome I want? Question number 4 is what action protect the mission, not my ego? Last question, how can I leave this situation with more peaceful than before I'm asking these 5 questions? I don't answer those questions perfectly. I'm still learning. But every time I post, instead of reacting to them, I feel like I'm becoming a different person. Maybe that's the journey that has been about all along, not becoming somebody who never faced the difficult situation, but becoming a person, a founder who no longer lose myself inside the situation. Because no customer, no difficult email, no lawsuit, no misunderstanding should have the power to decide and to decide who you are. That decision still belongs to you. And that's what peace really is. So before we finish, I would love to share with you on my reflecting lately. During this season of my life, I often wondering what universe might say to me if I'm stop trying to win the argument and simply become quiet. Universe language is silent, so if you keep stillness, and quiet enough, you'll be able to hear the message from the universe. My beloved child, I know you heard one justice. It was not wrong. Justice matters. The truth matters. Protecting what you have built matters. But don't confuse protecting your work with carrying the weight of the whole battle. You no longer need to fight every storm to prove your strength. You no need to answer every accusation to prove your integrity. You no longer need to convince everyone to know who you are. Your peace is too precious to place in somebody else's hands. There are people I have already placed in your life to have carried this chapter for you. The lawyer, the advisor, your team, just that. You don't have to hold what was never meant for you alone. Keep protecting your company, but don't stop building. Don't stop building the future I have placed in your hand and your heart. This lawsuit is not your purpose. It's not your identity. It's not your life work. This is just one chapter, nothing more. Don't spend so much time reading this chapter that you forget to keep writing the next one. The world still needs what only you can build. Go back to do your great work. I'll take care of the rest, as always, from the universe. Thanks for working this journey with me, and I'll see you in the next chapter of Zero to Soul. Until then, keep coming home. Bye!